What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nash, and today I'm going to be going over how you can use the Webull stock market screener. So this is something I've been using for the past couple of weeks. Every time I get off of work, I go ahead and look at this to look for stocks that I want to buy the next day, whether it's a long-term investment and I just want to buy it at a good price, or it's going to be a swing trade or a day trade. So this is a great tool that you can use. And the great thing is that it is free. All you got to do is sign up for Webull, and you're going to be able to access this. And I also have a link in the description below that's going to get you 2 free stocks when you sign up for Webull. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my computer here so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at here. So as you can see, I am logged into my Webull account, and this is what it looks like. As soon as you log in, you get to see your investments and things like that. So what you want to do is you want to click where it says trade right here on the top. So click trade. And once you get to this page, you want to go ahead and go to the left side here, and you're going to see the 1, 2, 3, 4th option that says screener. Click on that. All right, so this is going to be the screener here. So as you can see on the top, there's 2 options. There's the screener and there's my screener. So I have one that I use, which is called Oversold. It helps me identify stocks that are oversold, and I usually buy those for either swing trades or day trades or long-term investments. So I'm going to go ahead and go to screener, and I want to show you kind of like some of the basic settings that you can use here. All right, so you have the settings here, which are the actual screener settings. On the right side here, you can actually create a watch list here, right? If you just wanted to watch a couple stocks and see how they were doing, that's going to allow you to do that. So if we go to the left here, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we have screener selected, this section here. This is going to allow us to create a new one. So the first part is going to be the region. So it's going to be where you want to buy the stocks from, right? So I'm going to go with United States, and you also have the option to pick an exchange. So you can click the drop down here. You can see that there's all the exchanges in the United States. I'm going to go ahead and click all, right? I want to see all the exchanges here, okay? Now, the second part is going to be the sectors. All right, so in this section, you're going to be able to pick a specific sector. For now, I'm going to go ahead and click all sectors, but you can kind of like specify this with whatever sector you're trying to look into. Now, for the market cap here, that's going to be how big of a company, right? You can actually drag this here on the bottom. This is going to allow you to pick a market cap. Now, here's going to be my recommendation when it comes to this, right? So the smaller the market cap, the higher the volatility of the stock, right? It's going to be more risky if the market cap is small, which means it's not a really big company, right? So if you're going to be doing day trades and possibly swing trades, you can kind of like trade with the small cap companies, right? You have to realize that there's a chance that you're going to be losing a lot of money as well. All right, so now if you're looking to do swing trades and possibly long term and kind of like looking for those growth companies that are still growing, you can go to the mid-sized companies. So this is going to be anywhere between $2 billion and $10 billion. I believe that is going to be the mid-cap companies, right? So for me, I kind of like want to go for, from small cap all the way to mid-cap, which is I'm going to go to 10 billion, right? Now on the bottom here, you also have the EPS, which is the earnings per share. All right, so when it comes to EPS, there's 2 options here. So you can go all the way to the left. These are companies that are essentially growth companies, right? These are companies that are essentially reinvesting the money back into the company because they want to go for growth, right? So these are going to be the companies you want to day trade, you want to swing trade. Now, if you go for a higher EPS, these are going to be companies that are more profitable and that they have more money to, more profits to give back to shareholders, right? It's going to be dividends and things like that. All right, so if you're trying to do some swing trades or some day trades, I would go for kind of like the lower spectrum here of the EPS. All right, so when it comes to the technical indicators, I only use one, which is going to be the RSI 24 oversold. This is going to help me identify stocks that are oversold, right? So if you understand the logic of the market is that if a stock is oversold, it's most likely going to be in red, right? And the price is going to be going down because a lot of people are selling it and there's less demand, right? So those are the stocks I want to buy at the bottom. That is how you find good deals. So that's what I usually do. And if you want to go over the other indicators, sometimes I'll use different ones. Let me know in the comment section below, and I can make a video on some of the best indicators you can use for your screener. So I'm going to go ahead and use the RSI 24 oversold. All right, so you can also use Analyst Ratings here. So if you click the drop down here, you can look at the different ratings, and these can help you make a decision. But for myself, I like to make the decision solely on my own. So I don't use the Analyst Ratings or the margin available. So once you do that, you can actually name your screener. So I'm going to name it Oversold 2, and I'm going to go ahead and hit save. All right, so once you have it saved, you can switch to my screeners, and there you go. So this is Oversold 2. So if I click on it, it's going to go ahead and screen, and now I can look through these stocks. And one thing I like to do is you can actually sort these by, different things here, right? So if you want to sort by the price, you can click on the stock here, click on there. So we're going to sort by the lowest price, right? We have this one that says literally 3 cents, and today's down about 4%, and the lowest it's been was 3.37%, right? You can sort by the highest price. Now, I like to sort by the percentage change, right? This is going to help me kind of narrow down the biggest losers of the day. Now, as you can see, this is showing by the most gain. So I'm going to click on it again. Now, once you do this, you can look at other things here. The volume. All right, so the volume is going to be how many people are buying and selling the stock. So if you want to go for something that has a lot of volume as well. So for this, let's go ahead and look at this one right here. Okay, I'm going to look on this one. Double click on it. This is going to open the chart, and once you have the chart open, you can do a lot of things here. So this is going to be for a different video. Just as a quick overview here, you can kind of like look at the chart. All right, so you can actually see this drop here, and that is why our screener picked it up, because of that drop, right? We're looking for stocks that are oversold, right? You can even look at some of the indicators that I put on here, so you can add different indicators here. And if you've used the RSI, you can see that this is definitely oversold and is bound to come back here. These are stocks that I will buy. It's just to wait for them to come back up here. This will be a perfect swing trade. Not that I'm telling you to buy the stock. I'm just saying this will be a perfect swing trade. So I'm not going to be buying this stock, by the way, but this was just an example. All right, so the chart is going to be for a different video where I'm going to go over some of the things you can use to analyze the stock using Webull. But that is pretty much it for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions if you use Webull. Once again, go ahead and use the link in the description below if you want to get 2 free stocks on Webull. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go ahead and hit the like button, and also make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.